Hello and welcome to the Pennsylvania Association for College Admission Counseling Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're excited to learn more and hear presentations from some great schools, and we're just so happy that you're here with us. Thanks for taking that extra time out of your day. We have a few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. You can direct your questions to a specific school or schools by including their name, or you can leave a question for all of our representatives to answer about their programs. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. That's why that Q&A button is so important. This is just one of many different sessions that are happening for Pennsylvania students. We hope you've enjoyed other sessions and have also signed up for a few more. You can definitely check that out and register for additional sessions at strivescan.com/Pennsylvania. This presentation is being recorded, as are all of the presentations, and each session will be available within about a week's time for you to watch at that same website where you register, strivescan.com/Pennsylvania. I'd now like to welcome and turn it over to our very first presenter. We're going to be learning about Ohio Wesleyan University. Dave?
Okay. Thank you very much, Jennifer, and good evening. I'm Dave Froman. I'm Associate Director of Admission at Ohio Wesleyan University in Delaware, Ohio. This is a picture of the east side of our campus, and there's some demographic information for you. We're one of the colleges that change lives. If you haven't yet, I recommend that you check out the book, Colleges That Change Lives. We're on the Common Application, and you can see some of the demographic information. I won't necessarily go through all that, but I'd say a couple of highlights are size, a little over 1,400 students, average class size 15, student faculty ratio 10:1. So you get a lot of personal attention. But what we really hang our hat is on the OWU connection. And that is all of your out of class experiences, your internships, research, study abroad, travel learning, those things. And the foundation for the OWU connection, think big, go global, get real. And right here, think big, interdisciplinary programs and research. So we're talking about interdisciplinary classes and interdisciplinary majors. This particular class, the woman standing with the hand gestures is Amy Downing. She's a zoology professor, and Craig Jackson is at the computer. He's a math professor, and they team teach a class where they look at how mathematical modeling can better help to understand marine life and marine ecosystems. So that's one example of one of our interdisciplinary classes. We also have a good number of interdisciplinary majors and other interdisciplinary classes as well. Go global. Over 70% of our students have an overseas experience at some time during their time as OWU students. This particular class, one I would love to take, is our island biology class, where most of the class, when you take the travel learning classes in Delaware, Ohio, which is where we are located, and just north of Columbus, Ohio, about 30 minutes north of Columbus, the state capital. But most of your class takes place in Delaware, Ohio, but then you spend the last couple weeks generally in the overseas location, and this particular overseas location is the Galapagos Islands. So again, this is our island biology class, and like I mentioned, 70 to 75% of our students have an overseas experience at some point. And that could be travel learning, that could be study abroad for a semester, and we have some musical groups and some sports teams that go abroad as well. Get real, robust, practical experiences. So we're talking about internships, we're talking about research. And this particular picture is Tom Dolan, and Tom did a semester Wesleyan in Washington, a full semester taking classes at the Washington Center, and had an internship with the House of Representatives, and now he is employed with the House of Representatives. He graduated in 2019, and that internship led directly to the job which he occupies now. So think big, go global, get real, the OWU connection. And here's an example of OWU connection journeys for one of our recent majors in zoology, minor in fine arts and environmental studies. Graduated in 2019, Eva Blockstein from Tacoma Park, Maryland. And you can see she took a couple of travel learning classes. She had several internships. She wrote a couple of grant proposals, connection grants or theory to practice grants as we call them, and did research on 2 different areas of interest. And she got hired upon graduation and now is a field technician at the National Ecological Observatory in Fairbanks, Alaska. But this again points out the strength of the OWU connection, the power of all the experiences that you have outside the classroom while a student at OWU. Our top 5 majors, our most popular major, anything under the business and econ umbrella. Psychology is one of our top majors, politics and government, and health and human kinetics. And actually our second most popular major is zoology. So that covers our top 5 majors. We have over 70 majors, small school, but a lot of different offerings, wide variety. We just renovated our freshman hall, Smith Hall, and it'll be fully renovated at the end of this year. Half of it was renovated prior to this year, and now the other half is undergoing renovation. And we also renovated our indoor athletic facility, the Branch Rickey Arena. And this building at the bottom, residential renewal, is senior apartments, which will open with beds for 126 senior students come this fall. It'll be open in fall of 21. We do a holistic review of your application. The most important thing is going to be your academic performance, where we look at all the things, all the different aspects of your application. We are test optional, fully test optional. We were this year. We will continue to be in the future, test optional. Cost $62,000, including tuition fees, room and board. And you can see that the aid, over $43,000 of aid, gets the total cost around $18,000 a year. And we also have merit scholarships. We are test blind with merit scholarships. The Branch Rickey Opportunity Promise, we are test blind. Anybody with a 3.6 or higher automatically this year was awarded the Branch Rickey Scholarship, which is about half of our total cost. And you can see here other scholarships offered in art, theater, music, and a community service scholarship. We also offer the Schubert and Wesleyan. Schubert is full tuition. Wesleyan is a $40,000 scholarship, and we offered 14 of both of these this year. Thank you for joining us. Keep connected with us. There's my name and my contact information. I'll also put it in the chat. Best wishes over the remainder of your school year. Thanks for taking part. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you so much, Dave, for sharing with Ohio Wesleyan with all of us. We are going to next hear from California University of Pennsylvania. Nicole?
Hi, everyone. My name is Nicole Alfer, and I am one of the Assistant Directors of Admissions here at CalU. So just to give you a little overview of where we are located, we are about 45 minutes south of the city of Pittsburgh. We are located in a little town called California, Pennsylvania. That's where our name comes from. So it's really great. We're in the Laurel Highlands region. So you can see there's many activities that students take advantage of while they are students here, from whitewater rafting, kayaking, all the way to some bus trips at PNC Park, where the Pittsburgh Pirates play. This is a little overview of the university. So we are one of the 14 state system schools here in Pennsylvania. So our total enrollment is about 6,800 total students, with 4,800 of those being undergraduate. So I like to say we're a pretty medium-sized institution. Our class sizes are typically 17:1. So if you're looking for that hands-on approach, your professors getting to know you by name over the course of your 4 years here, you're going to get that here at CalU. Here you can read about our undergraduate population. We'll get to a lot of our diverse clubs and organizations that we have on campus. Some of our popular majors include mechatronics, engineering, technology, criminal justice, education. We actually started as Pennsylvania Teachers College, so we started out in education. Some new majors, veterinary technology. We have business and economics and computer engineering technology. And we have 18 NCAA Division II teams here at Cal. So this is our tuition for the 2020-2021 school year. So if you are a Pennsylvania resident, which most of you guys are, you'll be looking at the first number here on the screen. It's a little over $21,000 per year. That includes your tuition, your fees, your housing, and your meal plan. The only thing that's not included in that cost is parking and books. We do have some merit-based scholarships for students that do not require an application. You will receive the scholarship when you're accepted if you meet the criteria. So this is based off your cumulative weighted GPA. If you at least have a 3.0, you'll receive $2,000 per year. And this is renewable for 4 years. You just have to maintain good academic standing here at the university for it to continue to be renewed. And as you can see, the higher the GPA goes, the more money that you receive. So one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give to you guys today as you're kind of maybe ending your senior year, about to go into your senior, is to just get involved. This is what makes college memories wonderful. So we have a long list of clubs and organizations, from campus ministry to our radio and TV station to get involved with. And here, this is just a screenshot of the many clubs and organizations that we have. So from academic and departmental to performing and sports, multicultural, there's something for everybody. It's not like the cookie cutter clubs in high school, student government, yearbook. You can really become the best version of yourself in college. So our housing here on campus, this is a picture of one of our resident halls. I like to say they're set up like hotel style suites. So they're all 2-person, 1 bathroom. Your bathroom is in your room. We don't have any resident halls that have bathrooms on one floor that everyone has to share. They're actually pretty spacious. I'm a 2015 graduate of Cal U, and as girls, we probably bring a lot of stuff with us to school. So there's definitely enough room for you to bring everything here. So our application process, you can go to calu.edu/apply. We're also on the Common App. We would just need your official high school transcripts and then submit an application fee or fee waiver code. In the bottom right-hand section is the $35 application fee waiver code since you guys visited with us this evening. Test scores, SAT, ACT, we went test optional, and we don't require any essays or letters of recommendation. We just might reach out to you on a case-by-case basis. Here is our contact information. So if you need to get a hold of me after the presentation today, I'd love to talk more about Cal U with you. Thank you guys so much.
Hi, Nicole. Thank you so much for presenting on California University of Pennsylvania. Up next, we're going to be hearing from Fairmont State University.
Hi, everyone. 1 second. Okay. Can you hear me all right, Jennifer?
Yeah, I can hear you, see you, and your screen just looks like it's sharing.
Okay,
So,
perfect.
oh, yeah, looks great. Big, perfect. Ready to go.
Okay, awesome. Good evening, everyone. My name's Kayla Asbury. I'm an admissions counselor at Fairmont State University. I'm here to be your guide through the application, admission, and enrollment process. So I'll go ahead and get started. Fairmont State was founded in 1865. We're 156 years old this year. Fairmont State is the oldest public institution in the state of West Virginia. Our student enrollment is just under 4,000, and with a student to faculty ratio of 15:1, the average class size is right around 22 students. Fairmont State sits on a charming hilltop campus in Fairmont, West Virginia. And Fairmont is located in the north central part of West Virginia, as you can see on the map here. Because we're surrounded by nature, our campus community has unrivaled access to outdoor adventures like hiking, biking, camping, rafting, and climbing, all within an hour or 2 drive. We're also close to major cities like Pittsburgh, Columbus, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. Our campus community travels to these cities regularly to visit the world-class shopping, dining, arts, and entertainment there. Fairmont State University sits on a 120-acre tree-filled campus. We have a wide range of living options from single suites to quads. All residents get fully furnished rooms, air conditioning and heat, wireless internet and high-speed Ethernet at no additional cost, and laundry services at no additional cost. Because of our size, campus residents are never more than a short 5 to 10 minute walk from classes to dining, recreation, and athletic events. There's plenty of parking on campus, whether you live on or off campus. Students may have their vehicle on campus. Your parking permit cost is built into university fees, so you'll never pay extra. The hub of activity on our campus centers around the Falcon Center, which is pictured on this slide, which is home to our dining hall, Chick-fil-A, recreation center, Starbucks, the campus bookstore, and several student services. To help you stay healthy, We have a recreation center packed with machine and free weights and dozens of cardio machines. The Falcon Center also has an indoor quarter-mile track, a lap pool, fitness classes, and basketball courts. The Falcon Center is definitely my favorite part of our campus. Fairmont State University offers over 50 undergraduate degree programs and over 100 programs of study. We offer several programs you can't find anywhere else in the state, including National Security and Intelligence, Community Health Education, Architecture, and our flight school. And because of our size, you can get real-world hands-on experience much sooner than you might at larger schools. If you're not sure what to major in, we offer academic pathways that allow students to explore an area of interest while also helping them stay on track to graduate on time and save tuition dollars. No matter your major, there's no excuse not to be successful at Fairmont State because our tutoring and testing center is completely free for students with no limit on the amount of hours that you go. Participating in a club or organization is not only a great way to explore a field you love, but it also helps you build friendships that might last a lifetime. Fairmont State has over 60 clubs and organizations, so you're sure to find one that you're interested in, whether you're into art, politics, sports, outdoor adventure, or a club related to your major. Fairmont State also has a vibrant and active Greek life community with 3 fraternities and 3 sororities. We offer dozens of intramural activities, including solo and team sports. We also offer club sports where our teams compete against club teams from other schools. We have a combined 17 sports for men and women, and we participate in the NCAA Division II Mountain East Conference. The best part is all Fairmont State students get into our athletic events for free. So Fairmont State University not only has one of the lowest tuition rates in the state, but because we have such stellar outcomes, our value is also unmatched. We offer one of the lowest tuitions in the state and region, plenty of financial aid, academic programs that are structured to help you graduate on time, and unique academic programs you won't find anywhere else. So here is our tuition, and Pennsylvania students qualify for our Metro rate tuition, which is a discounted version of our out-of-state tuition. Our Metro rate tuition is $11,607 for tuition and fees, and then $8,784 for room and meal plan, for a total of $20,391 for a whole year. And we also have a brand new Metro rate scholarship, which requires a 3.5 GPA, a 24 ACT, and an 1160 SAT, and that will be $1,000 per year. That will help knock down that price a little bit. If you like what you're seeing and hearing, applying to Fairmont State is fast and easy. The full list is on our website at fairmontstate.edu/apply, but here's a quick rundown of what you'll need. For first-time freshmen, we need your high school transcript with at least a 2.0 GPA, official college transcript if college credit was earned during high school, and your immunization records. In response to COVID-19, we have waived ACT, SAT test score requirements for fall 2021. And this week, we have a virtual open house called Maroon and White Week, and it will be going on from today until the 17th. So be sure to go to our website and check that out. And here is my contact information. So please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions. Also, please feel free to scan the QR code on the screen to learn a little bit more about Fairmont State.
Thank you so much, Kayla, for presenting on Fairmont State University tonight. Really appreciate it. Our next school, well, actually, just a quick reminder, we've heard from 3 schools. We have 3 to go. So just wanted to remind all of our attendees about that Q&A button. So you can hit that button. You can add a question to direct it to a specific school, or leave a question for all of our schools about programs in and out of the classroom, or a question about the admissions process. So please don't hesitate. Admission counselors love answering questions. It's what they do all day, and they really want to make sure you're getting personalized information for you. All right, our next school is going to be the Savannah College of Art and Design. Hey, Brett, you're on mute.
Classic Zoom mistake, right?
Isn't that just 2020 and 2021 in a nutshell right there?
It is. So thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate it. Now that I'm off of off of the mute button. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with y'all. Here we go. All right. So just to introduce myself, my name is Brett Sherman. I'm an assistant director of admissions for the Savannah College of Art and Design based up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm a regional representative, and also I'm a SCAD alumni. I studied graphic design and graduated back in 2016. So we're going to learn a little bit more about SCAD today. The Savannah College of Art and Design, we were founded back in 1978. And really since then, we've grown to become one of the most comprehensive and connected art and design universities in the country. So we've certainly grown since 1978. We have approximately 15,000 students representing more than 50 states and more than 100 countries at SCAD. In fact, around 25% of our student body hails from other places besides the United States. With over 100 degree programs at SCAD, we offer more programs of study and specialization than any other art and design university in the US. So we truly have a major for everybody, including some of our top majors: animation, interior design, graphic design, film and TV, and fashion. The cool thing about SCAD is that you don't have to have any prior experience before you come to our school either. So when you're accepted to SCAD, you're accepted to all of our programs. We have a few different campuses to choose from. We have campuses in Atlanta, Georgia, a study abroad location in Lacoste, France, our full-time campus in Savannah, Georgia, and also an e-learning program as well. So you guys can start your years at SCAD Atlanta. And remember, when you're accepted to SCAD, you are accepted to actually all of our campuses. So again, you can start your years at SCAD Atlanta in a thriving business and film production hub. You can venture to the peaceful scenic hills of southern France to study at our Lacoste, France study abroad location. And then circle back across the Atlantic to the historic squares and cobblestone streets of beautiful Savannah, Georgia. And SCAD e-learning is available online wherever you guys feel comfortable studying. So again, you guys have a ton of locations to choose from. When you're accepted to SCAD, you are accepted to all of our locations. Now, to kind of give you a little bit more information during the short time that I have with you guys, 3 things that are going to be important to you if you guys decide to choose SCAD and end up coming to SCAD are going to be the professors at SCAD, the technology, and also the internship opportunities. So I'm going to hit on those just a little bit. So first up is our professors. Right here, we have Andrew Reeve-Rabb. Andrew was head of casting at CBS for 12 years. She casted The Big Bang Theory, NCIS, How I Met Your Mother. So all of our professors at SCAD, no matter what major you're a part of, all have to have industry experience to be able to work at SCAD. So they obviously bring a ton of knowledge to the classroom, but they also allow you to, connect with the people that they've worked with in their past and stuff like that, utilize their connections. Next is going to be the technology that we provide at SCAD. So whatever they're using in the industry, you'll be using at SCAD. So whether it's AR, VR studios, green screen technology if you're a film and television student, sewing machines if you're a fashion student, it's all industry standard. So therefore, you guys are going to be much more prepared for your first job out of school. So we actually rent all of our equipment instead of purchasing everything. Lastly is going to be our internship programs. As a student, you'll be able to collaborate with leading companies through SCAD Pro, which is our in-house internship program, where students dream up design solutions for global brands such as Disney Resorts. Our students have pitched the future of advertising to Google and marketed driverless cars for Volvo. So those 3 things are going to be very important to you guys and all kind of lead up to this one number at SCAD, which is our stellar alumni employment rate number. Within 10 months of graduation, 99% of our students have jobs. 91% of those students are in a creative field. So obviously these are extraordinary numbers that are obviously a testament to our talented students, just like you guys that are coming through SCAD, but it also speaks volumes about the quality of a SCAD education. So our grads come in with big dreams and end up working at places such as Netflix, Chanel, Pixar, Spotify, Instagram, Apple, Instagram, and a lot of other major companies as well. Now for you guys, if you guys are looking to kind of get a jump start or kind of thinking about how you can start your SCAD journey while you're in high school, we have summer program opportunities for you guys. We have the pre-college program that's called our summer seminar program, which is a 1-week-long program. If you're above the age of 16, you can be a part of that program. And basically, you're going to be part of 2 workshop style classes. We also have a 5-week-long program for juniors going to their senior year. This is where you guys are going to be a part of 2 classes that are all going to be for credit, that are all half-price tuition. So we have those 2 programs. We also have dual enrollment for you guys. So if you guys are interested in taking e-learning classes while you guys are in high school, feel free to check out our dual enrollment program and taking advantage of half price tuition classes as well. And lastly, for you guys, we have our admission process. It is very easy to apply to SCAD. Juniors and seniors can apply. I actually put a promo code in there for you. You guys can apply on our website for free today. It takes about 10 minutes to apply on our website. You're just giving us basic information about yourself. And then later on, you're assigned your admission advisor, and that person's really going to be your one-stop shop for everything admission related and going to walk you through all of the next steps. So really what we look for acceptance is a 3.0 GPA. We are test optional for this year and next year. If you wanted to submit your test scores, that's going to be a 1080 on the SATs or a 21 on the ACTs. Okay. Within 2 to 3 weeks of you applying and giving us all of your materials, you'll know if you're accepted into SCAD. So it's a very easy process. And also portfolio is not required to get into SCAD. Instead, we look at it for a scholarship purposes. So that's my timer going off. I'm going to leave you guys with this. We do have some visits available on campus and virtually. So be sure to come down to campus if you guys would like to. We have our SCAD days, which are open house days. And right there is my information. So if you guys want to reach out to me, learn a lot more about SCAD, feel free to text me or email me at those email address and phone number. So thank you guys so much for your time. And I look forward to hearing from you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Brett, for sharing Savannah College of Art and Design tonight.
Of course.
Our next school is going to be the University of Alabama.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for having me. Thank you for being here tonight to learn a little bit about all of these different schools. My name is Billy Rude. I am a regional recruiter for the University of Alabama, which is located in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. By regional, that means that I'm actually based in the Pittsburgh area. We do have another recruiter who handles Eastern Pennsylvania, which is Chris Paul. So depending on where you're located in Pennsylvania, one of us would be really happy to walk you through the admission process at Alabama. Some of you may already be familiar with the University of Alabama, and some of you may have watched our football team win yet another national championship, which was really exciting, so Roll Tide. But we're definitely not just a football school. In fact, 42% of our incoming freshmen had a 4.0 or higher GPA. So definitely something for everybody. And we like to say that legends are made at Alabama every single day, not just on the football field, but in the classroom as well. In fact, we are actually ranked number 5 in the nation for our National Merit Scholars that we enroll. And we are ranked number 2 in the nation for the internship opportunities that we provide for our students. So lots of opportunities for everybody. We are considered a larger state university, so we do have about 38,000 total students, and that's about 33,000 undergraduate students. So each year we typically have around 7,000 or slightly under in our freshman class, and that allows us to have about a 23-to-1 student to faculty ratio. A little fun fact is almost 60% of our students do come from out of state. So if you're thinking that maybe you're the only person from Pennsylvania or from the north looking at Alabama, absolutely not the case at all. Over half of the students are in the same boat as you. So academic-wise, we do have 70 different degree programs at Alabama, but combined with our minor programs and our concentrations, that actually opens it up to about 200 different degree options that you can study. We even have something called New College, which allows you to self-design a major along with an advisor. So some of the top programs that I see my students from Pennsylvania looking at, definitely engineering. We do have a fully accredited College of Engineering, which has internships, co-op opportunities, scholarship opportunities, and 5-year master's tracks as well. College of Arts and Sciences also very strong. Anything within the sciences, pre-med areas. We are an R1 research university, which means that we do provide the highest level of research opportunities for our students. So that really helps set you up for med school applications and even possibly getting published before you graduate. Our broadcasting program, really, really fun. If that's something that you're interested in, please make sure you come down and check out our Digital Media Center. Really cool programs for that. And business, I'd say, is probably our biggest major overall. So our campus, like I said, located in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. It's about 1,000-acre campus. We're definitely a college town, so everything kind of in the area is part of the University of Alabama. You are not going to be bored. We do have the biggest Greek system in the nation. So if you've always wanted to be in a fraternity or sorority, great place to check that out. If that is not your thing, do not worry. Again, we're not just a football or a Greek life school. In fact, 30% of our students are Greek, which means almost 70 are not. So they're mostly participating in some of the other 600 plus student organizations we have, like campus ministry, clubs, activities, club sports, intramural sports, or obviously some of our Division I athletic programs as well. All of our freshmen will live on campus. Most of our housing options are suite style, but we have traditional style as well, which can help save some money. They're a little bit less expensive. And we also have that hotel style that some of the other schools talked about, where you have one bathroom in for the 2 students. So lots of different options there. You're not going to go hungry. We've got 3 different dining halls. We have food trucks all over campus. We've got one of the largest Starbucks in the nation. So we definitely keep you pumped up with your coffee to keep you going. And to kind of work off all that food, we've got 2 fitness facilities with rock climbing walls. We have an aquatic center with a lazy river and water slides. That kind of helps make the most of those nice southern days. Our application process is super quick and easy. It is not too late to apply if you're a senior listening in right now. You just go directly to our website, apply.ua.edu. We need high school transcripts and an SAT or ACT score if you have it. We're test optional this year. For next year, we're still reviewing that policy, so we don't have anything set in stone as of now. But something new will definitely be exciting is that we are going to be on the common application for the first time ever. So very, very exciting. Something to keep in mind is that January 15th is our scholarship deadline. So for those of you juniors, if you're thinking about applying, please don't wait. Apply as soon as you can. Get everything in by January 15th because we have amazing scholarship opportunities. You can see here, this is our scholarship chart from this year. It could vary a little bit for next year, but it should be pretty similar. The chart shows your automatic merit awards if you do have a test score available. So I always say if you have one, please make sure you send that in for the best scholarship opportunities. We are open for visits. So please, if you're in the area or can make a trip down over the summer, please let me know. We would love to set you up for a personal day based on your interests. And my contact information is on the screen now if you do want to take a screenshot. And if you're from Eastern Pennsylvania, I can always get you in touch with Chris Paul as well. So thank you all for being here and roll Tide.
Thank you so much, Billy, for presenting on the University of Alabama. Our next school is going to be King's College. Great, Summer, we can see you. We've got your presentation.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. Hi, everyone. Good evening. My name is Summer Rivera. I am the Multicultural Admission Counselor for King's College. I'm so excited to be here. It's great hearing about the other schools, and hopefully I can give you a little overview of our college and what we offer. So we are a fairly small college. We're a private Catholic institution, and we are a liberal arts college as well. We are located in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. It's around 30 minutes from Scranton, PA, and right by Dallas, Pennsylvania as well. With being small, we have around 2,400 undergraduate students on campus, but there is a bright side to that, I always say. Just because of the average class sizes. So we never have a classroom over 22 students. We cap science labs at 16 students. So we really have, our students really have that one-on-one with their professors. They really engage, have a mentorship with them, great network opportunities. And that's what we really pride ourselves here at King's. We do have a 99% placement rate, and a lot of things tie into that. One being, those networking connections with the professors. We have an office on campus called our career planning office, and they do a variety of different things, from mock interviews. They help you with their resume. You can take courses for credit if you weren't sure what to major in, or even if you do know what to major in, you can definitely take that for credit. Another thing that office does is they bring in over 153 businesses to campus, and they host a career fair where students are able to engage, bring their resumes. Our students get offered jobs their junior year, senior year, after graduation, and within those 6 months. So it's very rewarding. We do offer 41 undergraduate programs and 9 graduate programs at King's. Our top programs that we have our physician assistant program. It's one of the top in the country. We have a 75 seat guarantee in our program. It's a 5-year direct entry program, whereas if you were to apply and got accepted, there's no formal interview after that. You're in the program. You would just have to maintain a certain GPA to continue on to the master's phase. If you were interested in our physician assistant program, you would need a 3.4 GPA, and 1100 on your SAT, and at least biology, chemistry, and algebra 2 courses. We also have our engineering building. We offer civil and mechanical engineering at King's for 4 years, and it recently became test optional, so we wouldn't need an SAT or ACT to be a part of your application. We also have partnership programs with Washington University and Notre Dame, which is a 3+2 program where you're studying at King's for the first 3 years and then on to either Notre Dame or Washington U for the last 2. With that program, there are a lot of different branches of engineering, from computer engineering to environmental to electrical. So we do have those options there as well. Our business school is ACSB accredited. We share that accreditation with schools like Harvard. It's one of the top accreditations, and we offer many branches and programs, from accounting to finance, international business, entrepreneurship. You can probably knock out 3 degrees, we always say, in the business school, just because a lot of the courses do correlate. With that, we do have our nursing program with our community college. So we have a partnership. And what's neat about that is that it's always going to be a 4-year BSN program, but you are able to obtain an associate degree after 2 years and work as an RN while working towards your BSN. And then we have our exercise science program, which is also a 5-year program, very hands-on. We offer the clinical rotations where you're able to be at different facilities and again, be very hands-on with it. Now, of course, with being liberal arts school, we have our liberal arts programs that are very popular as well. You can minor and major in different foreign languages if you wanted to. You're never limited at King's, and we're definitely here to help you. Now, with being small, we are D3. We have 28 NCAA athletic teams. We recently offer esports. So if you're interested in video gaming, we definitely do have a sports team for that. And it's been very successful, very fun. With that, we are really big on community service. So we have what we call Cheval Center, where they offer community service opportunities locally and abroad. We had a group of students 2 years ago go to Puerto Rico to help with hurricane relief, which was nice. And then there's just a lot of involvement on campus that our students love. From our clubs, we have over 50 clubs and organizations in different majors and extracurriculars, a radio station and newspaper on campus. You don't have to be a specific major to join. If you were a PA major and you wanted to do a segment on our radio station, you definitely could. But aside from that, a lot of different things you can do there. I think my time is up, but if you have any questions, my email is on the slide, or my phone number. You can reach me at any time. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Summer, for presenting and sharing King's College with us today. We have a few more minutes together. I want to make sure that all of our attendees can grab contact information from the chat and that all of our representatives have been able to include any of their information they wanted to share there. So you can see everyone's coming back on screen. So welcome back, a representative from each school, and we are going to have a round robin question. As the first person answers, we're going to go in order. So Dave, we'll be starting with you for Ohio Wesleyan. As the representative ahead of you finishes, just feel free to turn on your microphone and answer the question, and we'll just flow through everybody in that same order of presentation. So I'd love for you to share a favorite event or tradition, program that is really beloved by your student body or really important. Kind of give us a little extra insight into your campus experience. So Dave, take it away.
Thanks again, Jennifer. My favorite event at OWU, and there are many, but my favorite would be the annual iCubed lectures, where students actually select the faculty members, 10 faculty members that are going to present the lectures. They are selected in the spring, and in the fall, they present the lectures. It's ideas, insight, and imagination, iCubed, and it's to a packed audience. It's live streamed, and a very special event for the students, really for the entire community. The iCubed lectures.
For California University of Pennsylvania, one of my favorite traditions personally is our homecoming weekend. Cal U is a small college town, so the university is the town, and we completely shut down for the weekend of homecoming. We have a huge parade. A lot of the local high schools are involved too. Clubs and organizations are Greek life. They all prepare floats. I personally have helped with those. So a lot of pain, sweat, and tears has gone into that. So it's really nice to see the whole community get together for homecoming, especially with the homecoming game. We have a lot of alumni that come back and see their old stomping grounds. So there's really so much to do that weekend. So that's really special here at Cal.
At Fairmont State University, my favorite tradition is probably we have a bell on the center of campus that different student organizations get to paint. And it's kind of a competition who paints the best bell, who does the best job with it. So it changes probably once a week, and it's really nice to see on campus.
Yeah, so at SCAD, we have a ton of signature events at SCAD, which are like our fashion show, our film festival, animation festival, game fest, all these cool things. But the film festival is one of my favorite, just because you get to like watch movies that aren't out in theaters yet, and we fly in a bunch of people and they do a Q&A after the movies are being shown. So like we have actors and actresses and directors and producers. This past year we had Bryan Cranston and Kenan Thompson at our film festival, so that was pretty cool. So our signature events are pretty awesome.
So, of course, at the University of Alabama, like behind me, Big Al in the football games, obviously being part of tradition. However, I think one of my favorites is our Get On Board Day, which happens at the front of every semester, where we have all of our clubs and activities kind of out, and people can just walk around and kind of find their fit. And I think that's one of the best ways to make sure you're successful in school, is to find your group of people and find where you belong. To keep you interested.
For Kings, there's so many. It's hard to choose, but my favorite, I would say, would be our all around the world event. So we have like different cultural events. I was able to participate in it this year, but students are able to dress up, present about different cultures and things, and there's just music and different foods. So it's a nice way to, you know, bring diversity on campus and kind of integrate everyone.
Oh, I love this question, because every time I hear about the different events or special campus, you know, special times on campus, I want to go check it out. And I hope that all of our attendees and those watching, it just piques your curiosity even more to want to learn more and see if you could picture yourself on campus being a part of these different events that are going on. Well, we have reached the end of our time together tonight. So first of all, thank you to all of our presenters. You are all fantastic admissions professionals, and sharing not just the facts and figures about the admissions process and all those details, but it's obvious the energy and passion you have for your student experience in and out of the classroom. Thank you to everyone who took time to watch this, whether live or on recording. I hope it's piqued your curiosity. This is just a teeny peek. 6 minutes can't cover everything each of these schools has to offer. So I hope you feel inspired to ask more questions, head to those websites, and contact these admissions representatives. They are your #1 resource. They are there to answer questions, to connect you with other offices and people and info across campus, and to just really help guide you and your family through this journey as you find your next home academically and for all the fun and awesome opportunities outside the classroom too. All right, now for the logistics of wrapping up tonight. So when you close your window, there's going to be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, just 4 questions, super short. We would appreciate any feedback that you can provide. Also, this is just one of many sessions that have been hosted for Pennsylvania students, and we have more to come. So we hope that you'll head to strivescan.com/Pennsylvania and consider joining us for more programming tomorrow night. And in about a week's time, you're going to be able to find the recording for this session, as well as all session recordings at that same website where you registered, strivescan.com/Pennsylvania. So you can watch more presentations and you can watch this again and share it with family and friends too. So again, thank you everyone for spending time with us tonight. Best of luck and enjoy the college search and decision journey. It should be a fun adventure along the way as well. Good night and thanks again.